Hey everybody, how's it going? What is up? It's me, Twisted Twister Windstucker, and I got some great news for you guys. But with me always is, oh yeah, I guess Hot Wheels is still on sabbatical with his fiance Kiki. So I guess old habits die hard. Maybe they die harder. Maybe they die hard with a vengeance. Maybe we need to live free and die hard. And maybe today is a good day to die hard. Enough with the die hard jokes. But yes, I've been trying to get a hold of Hot Wheels since New Year's, and I haven't heard from him. I don't know what he's doing. I guess him and Kiki has got the life, and they're doing well. Because he did tell me at one point that him and her were supposed to move up here when her daughter got out of high school, and that was last year. And she spends a month with him at his mom's, and he spends a month with her at her place in South Carolina, give or take, whatever. And yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on with Hot Wheels, and so I'm going to be co-hostless for a while, unless I can get Spooky to fill in, which with Spooky's schedule, I doubt that's going to work. So I'm going to be co-hostless and flying solo. And no, I ain't changing the name of this. I'm going to wait a year, maybe two, and keep it the Twister and Hot Wheels Show to see if Hot Wheels come back. I mean, I know I probably should change it, whatever, but I'm tired of changing it, and it is what it is, to be honest with you. It is what it is. So, there's that, and if Spooky does manage to become the co-host, which my expectations for that is extremely low, because Spooky is a busy person. It would become the Twister and Spooky Show, which is an interesting title, but I'm going to be flying solo. I plan on keeping it PG-13. I would like to keep it G-rated. With me by myself, it probably will be more G-rated, because I went back and listened to some of our podcasts, and the cursing in some of them, I wasn't very happy with that. I feel like our show could have been tons better without the cursing, and the cursing was an unnecessary thing, especially by me. And I apologize for that if that offended any of you out there. And I also apologize for my intentiveness. I think that's the word. Where I would not look at the camera and be messing more around with the computer than actually talking to you guys or Hot Wheels. That was my bad. I apologize. I should have. And I am going to start writing an outline at the bare minimum of things I would like to talk about. And if it gets off a topic, it gets off a topic, because, an outline is not a hard, fast rule. It's just a structure. Because I feel like a show like ours needs a little structure. And the fact that we were lazy and didn't have at least an outline to go by and have some key points to talk about kind of made the show a little boring, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So there's going to be a little bit more structure to the show. I am going to try to live stream the show, because I feel like our show works better if I live stream it. I do not no longer have OBS. I'm going to try to use my ATM Mini Pro to do the live streaming thing. I don't know what happened to my internet where it didn't exactly work right. I think what it was is the fact that I had to send my video out to Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels sent his video to me, which shouldn't have really mattered because I got plenty of download stuff, but the upload stuff may have been lacking. And then both were videos that I received from Hot Wheels and myself. Had to go out to the interwebs using the same interwebs. And I think that pushed the bandwidth I had a little too much. And it could have been also that Hot Wheels' internet wasn't the greatest. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he has. So I can only speculate. But somewhere between our two internets, I think it was mostly mine because I only supposed to have 20 up. But the most I can get out is like 16. And I might have been pushing that a little too hard and not having enough buffer room. I am trying to upgrade to fiber because I found out that if I upgrade to fiber for less, I can get roughly the same amount of bandwidth. But for a little bit more, or as much as I'm paying now, I can get more. So I'm kind of like, how does that work? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm also hoping that Verizon, Straight Talk, little mobile, what do you call it? 4G, 5G, whatever, internet thingamajiggers hit my area soon. Because if I can just use that for it, I mean, I know it ain't going to be great because it's going out over the internet at 4G or 5G or whatever it is. But if I can just separate my internet from the streaming internet and the internet, one of the two internets work, that's what I'm going to do. And I know that doesn't make no sense. But I don't want to take a chance that something gets messed up because my wife wouldn't be uploading anything anyway because she doesn't know how. But I am kind of curious as to what's going on, and apparently I have the best internet for my area outside of going to a really expensive version that's kind of like business-ish. And I don't really need a business-ish internet, I don't think. Maybe I do. I don't know. You guys tell me. So the show's coming back. I'm going to work on doing live streams. Yes, it will be 1080 because the ATEM only does 1080 anyway because I have not upgraded anything 4K. And 4K sending out to the wall blue yonder known as the interwebs, I think it's beyond my internet's capabilities without upgrading severely. So, yeah. So 4K is kind of out unless I go to business interwebs. And unless I start doing my side gigs and making enough money not only to cover the bills that I have for the business, but also, well, I guess technically this is also a business if I'm going to do the YouTube stuff. If I can get where I can afford all this and at least come out with like $1,000 a month, because right now I think I'm right around $500 a month for everything. Well, actually, it's less, but anyway, let's just say 500. If I can at least come up with $1,000 a month, where I can pay for all this and then have a little bit, left over to, maintain the business, including gas and everything. But we'll have to see, because this whole entire project is going to be funded off the side hustle. So we'll see. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited. I want to get back into the studio, start making some video for you. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about just yet. I may go back through some old bands that we already previously talked about, but have released new stuff since the last time we talked about it. Since the last time we talked about some of the bands was 2016, 2017, and they released new stuff. So yeah, I want to go back through, which there's quite a few bands that has, so that'd be cool. And no, I won't be beating a dead horse with this stuff. So you guys got that. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Deuces.